Do you know that your employees are a reflection of your brand? Your employees are a reflection of your brand. How they look, how they talk, their mindset, the way they speak, the way they communicate, the way they work within themselves or amongst themselves as a team is a reflection of your brand. How your employees look, the perception that customers feel when they see your staff affects your brand image, affects your brand image, your brand identity. It affects the values of the organization. You see, when we talk about core values of an organization, it goes beyond just writing things down. People are the ones who usually would say what your values are. So if you want people to speak well about your customer service, you must be intentional about your customers. What I'm saying is that the image of your workers, you see how they look, how they dress, how they speak, how they work together as a team, how they attend to customers, how they carry themselves is a reflection of your brand personality, and it's a reflection of your personality as a business owner. You have to be intentional on how you invest in your team. I'll take a typical example. When I became a business manager, I had to, because one of the things that I did was to increase our profit margin by an additional 10%, which made us one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive electronic retail shop in the town at the time. Not forgetting that Onitsha was just barely 15 or 20 minutes away from us. Now, one of the things that I did to work on the perception of customers was that I changed the way my team dressed. So we're very corporate from Mondays to Thursdays, and we don't wear flats. From Mondays to Thursdays, we don't wear flats. The ladies don't wear flats. We wear at least a one each day. No sandals, no slippers. The only people who are allowed to wear sandals were people like cleaners or the carriers. So when they're done with their clean and everything, they wear their neat sandals and they join sales team. Now, what this did was that it created a kind of perception. When they walk into the showroom and they see where my workers in, and then they carry it. I only employ beautiful girls. I have no apologies for that. I was very, very intentional about my sales team. Very, very intentional. So the way they carry themselves, I used to test on communication during interviews. So writing and speaking was very important to me as a business manager when I was still sales people. So what I usually would do when I'm writing sales team is that I will bring out a sheet of paper or I'll bring out a novel and then tell them to read the first paragraph. You will not give somebody who are struggling to read. You will read the first paragraph, and then I'll also give you paper and biro and tell you to write a letter to your bank, telling them that maybe your ATM card was missing, they should block your account or whatever it is. You now begin to see. So those are the two ways I usually test communication, that's communication skills, when I'm employing sales officer, because I'm very particular about that perception and personality. So when you start, what we did was that when people come into the showroom and maybe outside people are selling 1 horsepower air conditioner split unit for say 100,000 naira, and we are selling ours for 120. I now say that customers by themselves will begin to justify the reason why ours is 120 and why they should buy from us. So it's about perception. So what I'm saying again is your employees, the way they look, the way they dress, the way they carry themselves, everything about your employees is a communication about your brand. Be very, very deliberate about how you hire. Be very deliberate as a business owner about the trainings that you give to your workers. Be very deliberate about the people that customers get to see or to experience when they step into your business. It's very, very important. I hope this helps. Have a lovely day.